Hi, welcome to Miami. This is my morning commute, and I have a few blocks to walk before I get on the bus, and then take the bus to a train, and then I'm downtown. This video is the logistics video. It's here's, what words we're going to be talking, the terms, I'm in Miami now, I'll be here later type video. So it's not very exciting, and we're recording this video outside, and seeing how it goes. There's a park downtown that I'm going to give out a try, and we'll go from there. Some basic stuff too. You may have seen that, John Oliver covered this topic, which he did a great job in the segment. It was awesome to watch. And then on top of that, Google ended revenge porn. So essentially, I could go home. Well, they didn't end revenge porn. Google banned revenge porn from their searches. So essentially, I can go home, right? There's nothing else to do. Well, there are still things to do. And regardless, I'm still not going home. So John Oliver may have better lighting than I do and a professional camera crew rather than their iPhone, but I'm still making these videos. So we'll see how the rest of them go. So the first term, if we're going to talk about, the ethics of cyber harassment and free speech, I should probably explain what cyber harassment is. Cyber harassment, and I'm quoting myself here from my first letter home for the Summers Fellows Project. If you want to check out those letters home, check out the link in the description. Cyber harassment is someone or someone's repeatedly and purposely inflicting severe emotional harm on another person online. The first form of cyber harassment I'm going to talk about is very well known. It's cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is just bullying that is done with the use of online tools or platforms. So if you do bullying on Facebook, that is cyberbullying. I'm not going to discuss examples of cyberbullying. There are too many examples to talk about. One example is honestly too many, and there are too many tragic examples where the victims take their life to escape the cyberbullying. The second case, and this is also a very common case, there's a lot of news around this type of cyber harassment, is commonly referred to as revenge porn. I will be using the term non-consensual porn, which I'll describe here in a second. So revenge porn, and yes, we're using air quotes to describe revenge porn. Revenge porn refers to when typically an ex-boyfriend posts nude photos of his ex-girlfriend online as some sort of revenge or punishment for the end of the relationship. The following is a clip from HBO's Newsroom. Yes, it is a fictional account, but it gets exactly what I'm talking about here.
It's me. I lied. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Lone, this wasn't a stalker pointing a camera through a peephole. You posed for these.
So what?
I understand.
I didn't hear you.
I understand. I was seeing a man over Christmas.
You don't have to explain.
Can't tell you how much I wish that were true, but she has to explain enough for me to be satisfied there aren't more of these out there.
There are more. He consults for AIG, and we've been seeing each other about 6 weeks. And he got a suite at the Mandarin Oriental for Christmas Eve. I bought him a camera, a nice camera, and we've been drinking, and he wanted me to pose. And, I did. For fun, just for us. Last night I broke up with him.
Have you heard of this website, Revenge Porn?
I have now.
Why can't you file for injunctive relief and get the pictures down?
The pictures are everywhere. They have their own Facebook page.
And she sues for defamation.
She posed for the pictures.
Copyright.
It was his camera. She gave it to him. He owns the pictures. And it doesn't look to me like she was doing anything against her will.
I wasn't.
So the reason I use air quotes with revenge porn is because revenge porn refers to that one specific type of non-consensual porn. Non-consensual porn is the distribution of sexually graphic images of individuals published done so without their consent. So do you remember what, last year when you had the fappening, what was called the fappening, or also Celebgate, where individuals stole the iCloud passwords and photos of female celebrities and posted those online? That follows under non-consensual porn. So I will be referring to this as NCP. And the other legal definition that's a little bit wordy is the non-consensual distribution of intimate images. That's a bit of a mouthful, these videos will stick to NCP. Doxing is actually similar to NCP in principle, where non-consensual porn is the non-consensual distribution of your intimate images. Doxing is the non-consensual distribution of your information. So this ranges from information ranging from your home address, your bank account, phone numbers, The example I have of doxing is from the hacktivist organization Anonymous. Anonymous uses doxing as a form of kind of social activism. With the Ferguson protest last year after the shooting of Michael Brown, Anonymous released the personal information of the police officer they believe to have shot Michael Brown. That information proved to be false, which illustrates one of the problems with doxing, but it is an example. The last forms of cyber harassment I'm going to talk about today are hate speech and threats. Hate speech, according to the American Bar Association, is speech that offends, threatens, or insults groups based on race, color, religion, national origin, sexual orientation, disabilities, or other traits. So online you see most of hate speech directed towards women, the LGBT community, and minority races. And then it's typically found on anonymous forums like 4chan or Reddit and Yik Yak. Threats typically are associated with hate speech. So in addition to maybe a gendered slur, you get "you should be raped" or "you should be raped," insulting term. There are many threatening tweets directed at the women, the female victims of Gamergate. Threats that say, die, rape threats, death threats, incredibly graphic threats that honestly, I'm not even the subject of these threats, and I'm about running away from my computer and unplugging it forever. As for the logistics of this project, I will be here in Miami until July 22nd, and then I will be at VidCon, and then I will also be in San Francisco for a week visiting a friend and talking to a lawyer. So that's it for this video. So I'm gonna go and make this video and then go find like a pool or water that I can actually get into and enjoy. Bye!